Morning, folks. Doing a little something different today. I'm going to go on a hike. Today we are at Hildebrand Ranch Park, which is a South Jefferson County park, and it's over by the Denver Botanic Gardens, Chatfield Farms. It's just west of there, just as you start getting into the hogbacks here, the foothills. So here's what the park looks like. Now we're going to take the Two Brands Trail, about 2 miles round trip it looks like. There is a Black Bear Trail that splits off, but it says it's seasonally closed. And then they also do have this sign here that says Black Bear activity reported in this area. So I guess I better be careful. Anyways, let's go hike. I don't know if you all can see, but there's some really pretty purple wildflowers here on this hillside. If anybody knows what these are, let me know in the comments. Many years ago, when I came up here, this field actually had a herd of deer in it. But today all I see are lots of groundhogs. So maybe we'll set the tripod up and get some good video of them here a little bit later. Well, let's keep exploring. Don't mind the power poles. But that aside, it is very beautiful up here. That lake you're seeing right there is Chatfield Reservoir. So we are due west of Chatfield Reservoir, up here on the first hogback. which is right here. Lots of birds, lots of beautiful flowers, groundhogs. I haven't seen much of deer or anything like that like I have in the past up here. But this is just beautiful up here. Now it is early in the morning, so it's going to get really hot here in about an hour, hour and a half. It's supposed to be almost 90 degrees today here. But we're going to get this hike done before it gets too hot. Back down to the truck. Still got a lot more videoing to do, photos to take, etc. Let's keep our hike going. And I thought hiking this trail was a little difficult for a not in shape guy like me. That guy is hustling on his mountain bike. So one thing that I've noticed is now that we're up here at the very bottom of the hogback, the wildflowers aren't as prevalent. They're like 500 feet lower in elevation is where they all were. Kind of interesting. I've seen quite a few mountain bikers already. Makes me want to get my mountain bike out here and come ride, but I need to get my knee in better shape for that. You guys probably can't see it, but there's a falcon or a hawk sitting up there on a tree, and then there's one flying right above us. I'm gonna get the tripod out and the big camera out, see if I can't capture them. Well, I don't know what happened to those hawks, but I got set up. I found one sitting on a branch, and as I was focusing in, it took off, and now I don't see him. Such is my luck. I'll camp out here for a little bit, see if they don't show back up, but if they don't, I'll just keep going on with the hike. Check out how fast these clouds are moving. It was a clear, bright blue day, and now all of a sudden all these clouds have snuck up on us. Got a little windier since too. Well, darn it, the hawks didn't want to cooperate, so we're about a mile back in here, and I think I'm going to start making my way back towards the truck so we can get some of those flowers photographed and some video of the groundhogs maybe and whatnot. So let's start our adventure back. I'm seeing quite a few people on this trail. I know it's popular, I know it's close to the metro area. I've seen joggers, people walking their dogs, mountain bikers. It's cool to see people out in nature, and this is really beautiful right now with everything being green up here. It would be cooler with more flowers, but it is still very beautiful. Check out these flowers. Of course, all the groundhogs are chirping, stopped in their territory. These flowers are beautiful. Here it looks like we've got a family of groundhogs. Look at those little guys. Hanging out there with their mom or their dad, assuming it's their mom. And we just filmed some groundhogs, some cute little guys. They didn't move much. I think they were scared that I was there, even though I was a good, probably 75 yards away from them. Anyways, check out these clouds behind me. These things are coming in fast. There was clear blue skies this morning when I got to the trailhead here. This shows you Colorado, you just never know. Changes in an instant. And it's actually cooled off, believe it or not. The wind's picked up a little bit, and it's cooled off. We're making our way back. I've gotten some pictures of flowers and the groundhogs as well as the video, so we'll see if there's any other adventures in store as we head back to the truck. So right next to the parking lot here at the trailhead is this cool old barn. I'm sure this is from the folks that homesteaded the area here in this nice little rich valley. I sure think it's cool to see things like this. Now this barn could make for some really good portrait photos. If we're talking like senior pictures or just something of the nature, even like family photos in the fall. And the reason why I think it's a good place to do so is you start getting over here on the east side of the barn, and if you're centered, you don't really see the parking lot, but you got the mountains in the background, and in the fall I'm sure the leaves would be changing, or at the golden hour, you know, or sunrise too, you know, with the sun hitting that barn and hitting your subject in front of it. Might be a cool place. Anyways, that concludes today's hike. I'm a little worn out. I'm gonna go get some water, stretch the legs, and see if any of this footage is good. I'll see you guys on the next go around. Take care.